House Speaker Fonati Koffa and his colleagues about to speak to the press, about to address the media. So, folks, this is folks, we are still right here at the grounds of the Capitol. We were House Speaker Fonati Koffa and other members of the House of Representatives. About to address the press,
we are allowed to go live.
This is Ku-Wor TV and you can follow, and share. So, folks, we're still right here at the grounds where House Speaker Fonati Koffa will address the media. You were informed that the Speaker of the House of Representatives and all of us, the House of Representatives, addressed the media. So I'd like to say welcome to this is Ku-Wor TV. If you'd like to share, then you see the speaker along with Limba County Musa Asante. You also see Representative Ta Wambu, Representative
It was going live. Now which platform? Can you call the name again? Sorry, huh? YouTube channel.
So folks, thank you. It's right there. Very shortly to very shortly to get the message to hear about the press conference. What is exactly the House of Representatives wants to say? So that's it. This is Ku-Wor TV. My name is Ku-Wor TV. And I'd like to say welcome. So, as you may be informed as well, the President of the Republic of Liberia, has departed Liberia today, and he's out of the country for 4 working days. And so this morning we were informed that the House of Legislature will
No, last speaker.
Hello.
Hi.
So listen. Be quiet and listen to us. What we say for you here. It's very important so that somebody can actually raise representation. Our speaker, distinguished colleagues, staffers, we are privileged to be here this morning to talk to each and every one of you. The speaker is about to brief you about all the happenings, what have been going on, and what are the conceptions. We are here for less than 30 minutes. Just give all your attention. We should not disturb. Microphone here. The time we want to take to drag all of those things here will be consuming time. So members of the press, please just position yourself properly so that the speaker can speak to the House of Representatives staff. Thank you for giving all your attention as the speaker moves to the podium to address the people. So the people formally introduce the speaker.
Well, all right.
there.
Fellow colleagues, staff, members of the press, we thought to do this morning to update you on where we are and to glean what we believe to be the way forward. As you all know, an impasse began at the House somewhere around the 15th of October when we were scheduled to return to do the people's business. Our group of lawmakers, seemingly calling themselves disenchanted, majority black, have decided that they are going to meet in the joint chambers and carry on legislative business. That meeting has no constitutional backing except under the clause of freedom of association, and it has no legislative backing on our rules. We were grateful that the ECOWAS mission, the ECOWAS Authority of Head of State's chair, designated a mission to come to Nigeria. And in our deliberation, we realized why the Authority of Head of State designated this special mission led by no other than the Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament. It's because in their view, and from their reading of the fragile landscape of the subcontinent, military interventions have occurred where parliamentary crisis precipitates. And so the crisis in Liberia, they did not take lightly. We're pleased to welcome our counterparts from ECOWAS. And in meeting them, they informed us that they were here to do everything they can to resolve the impasse within the constitutional context and within the context of our rules. They met us, we made a presentation, they met the so-called majority black, after which they convened a meeting to us, and they put up 6 points that they felt to resolve the crisis. One, that the letter of complaint against the Speaker be submitted. Two, that the Speaker recuse himself by letter. Three, that they proceed to the chambers of the House to conduct business under the gavel of the Deputy Speaker. Four, that the investigation will take 2 weeks. Five, I think I'm missing that, but the sixth one was that there be complete decorum of the members in the chambers. We have a little bit of hesitance on that because we did not think it fully followed the rules and the Constitution, but we thought we would give it some consideration and manage to put it within the ambience of the rules of the House so that peace will prevail and the Liberian business can be done. Right after our acceptance, a meeting was convened where both parties were present. The majority black delegation then announced that the 6-point proposal that ECOWAS had put forth to us and we had agreed was actually just the personal opinion of the head of the Honorable Koga. We needed an additional house to come back and give their position on the 6-point proposal. 8.5 hours later, they returned to the negotiating table to announce that they were unable to get a quorum to discuss the 6-point plan, and so they needed until Monday to do that. The Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament preyed upon them that they were scheduled to leave Saturday at 1 o'clock, that they should do everything they can to convene a quorum and give an official response. About 3 o'clock on Saturday, a letter arrived from the so-called majority bloc, most of what you know, taking the question as to count 1 and 2 of the proposal. It had already been implemented in that the Speaker had been served and legislatively have been recused. And that indeed was a shock and surprise to the delegation and to us. We did not think that was in good faith. So the delegation left, and I think you see, or you have seen, the communique that was issued by the ECOWAS, who said they remain seized of the matter as negotiations are ongoing. So here's where we are. It is that the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia and rules of the House of Representatives will govern all of our proceedings and all of our attitude in this fashion. Number one, the majority said that they have already received the complaint in session and they have already legislatively assigned it. How can that be? The 1986 Constitution is clear. Plenary is the majority of the members with the Speaker presiding. That is clear. It's not up for dispute. There is nothing in the Constitution that empowers a majority bloc. Nothing. They can't find it, they can't write it, they can't decree it there. It's not there. Without the Speaker, unless he's unavailable, and then the Deputy Speaker, without the Speaker, you do not have plenary. Without the majority, you do not have plenary. So the constitutional formula is Speaker plus majority is plenary. Okay? To summon the Deputy Speaker, when the Speaker is present and available, and instruct him to preside over your meeting, does not constitute plenary, and nothing done within that context is constitutionally or legislatively cognizable. Let's go to the issue of the complaint. If you recall, this complaint started as a resolution to remove the Speaker. On that fateful Thursday, when I was scheduled to see the Holy Father, there were a lot of, regretfully, some violence, which we continue to condemn and regret. But I was in Rome when it was alleged that 47 signatures were available for my removal and 2 more were going to be obtained on the floor. They have now stepped back from that resolution upon his failure to garner 49 signatures to a complaint. And we accept that. We accept the issue of the complaint. But the complainants must read Rule 48 of our rules of procedure. A complaint is cognizable under the rules of the House when it is written and addressed to the Speaker. In this case, you have a dilemma. I have a complaint, the Speaker I'm complaining against. The rules also provide for that. The complaint goes to the Committee on Rules, Order, and Administration, and I have said publicly when a complaint is lodged on the floor against me, I will immediately recuse myself. Normally, I should recuse myself only for the complaint. But I have said publicly, I will recuse myself entirely from presiding until the matter of the complaint is resolved, because I need to defend myself. And usually in plenary, and we both agree, this is one thing both sides agree on, that the investigation and report to the court is going to take 2 weeks. So we do not know what is the fear of coming to a plenary with a complaint and the speaker recusing himself and the honor our rules take place. I did not write those rules. Those rules were written in the 52nd that we have adopted from time and time again. People say, oh, you know, this is not normal circumstances. Those rules were written for normal circumstances. That is not true. The reason why we write rules is for abnormal circumstances. Because if everything is going fine, we don't need a rule. When circumstances become abnormal, it is incumbent upon us to go back and say, what does the Constitution say? What does the rule in the House of the House say? So the Constitution and the rules of the House are completely lodged on the rules for the 8th. We can all read, and I encourage you to read it. Then the majority has raised the idea that the Supreme Court has recognized his legitimacy. Again, either as a deliberate attempt to be deceptive, or is simply an ignorance which is understandable of the rules of court and the rules of procedure. When we went to and the justice in chamber called a conference, one who was representing the majority, he said, according to Big Ball 1, Your Honor, this petition, this writ of prohibition is premature because we haven't engaged in any speaker removal. All they have is against the speaker. And Big Ball 1 was asked, as a lawyer who has a duty of truthfulness to the court, he said, well, they have not engaged in that, and in order to engage in that, they are going to follow their rules. That was the basis upon which the justice declined to issue the writ, because, according to their representation, nothing has happened. To take that and say against legitimacy, where there's an article somebody wrote about the education system in Liberia, I urge everyone to read. It does not say that. It cannot say that. The Supreme Court has a long line of cases on speaker removal. Thank God this is not the first. The Supreme Court will not reverse itself in this case. This is almost a case at the Supreme Court. Without the 49, no other act you take is a legal act by the speaker. There's a reason why the rules say 37 to elect speaker and 49 to remove speaker. Let's examine that. To be able to remove the third most powerful person, the third person is the second person in line in succession. The framers of the Constitution contemplated that it must be a serious act. And a supermajority must be required to take that step. Because it is the intent of the framers that all the other petty things we have, oh, the recipe they gave me, I wanted number this and I didn't get it, oh, and I'm on the committee, or oh, I went to the speaker, I didn't get it. All those things, the framers did not think were proper removal. They didn't say 45, they didn't say 46, they didn't say 47, they didn't say 48. They said 49 persons. So whether you sit somewhere, you 42, you 43, you 44, it does not give you any legitimacy. And let's look at this. You've been signing your petition since May. We have been doing the people business since May. You were signing your petition, you were going to my office, we were laughing, eating, drinking, we were going to session, we were adopting budgets here, you were signing your petition. So why don't you just continue to sign your petition until you reach 49? Let's be doing the people business for people. I beg you. Let's go to the why are you signing your when you started from number 1 to number 40 something? We're not going to interfere with it. We know you now. We'll let you sign your petition. I will stop you. But the constitutional requirement is 49. And let me just say this. The frivolous charges and nobody the minute that complaint is constitutionally lodged. So that's no issue. The majority will have to find another excuse. To those who every day they send their bloggers out to say the speaker coming with that. We call a press conference. Everybody, the speaker coming with that, the speaker coming with that. Resignation is an option. It's a voluntary act of mine that I will never give to a majority party. Article 1 of the Constitution of Nigeria. All power is inherent in the people. The legitimacy of any institution is given by the people. We are gratified that the majority of the Nigerian people stand with us on the side of the people.
Yeah. Sure.
We will continue
the press conference.
to heed this course.
Okay, live.
Our hands are blooded, but not bowed. Our backs are straight. We can face the Nigerian people. Our vision is clear. On this journey, we will stand squarely on the side. We stand squarely on the side of the rules of the House of Representatives. Anybody wants to do it, you will do it without our acquiescence. The law is the law, we must proceed by the law. You want to remove me, I don't want to be there one more day past 9. The minute you get here 49, you will see how I pack my office so fast and I go where I need to be. But this nonsense, where every day, few group of people, either induced or uninduced, with whatever reasons they have, come in and destabilize the House and its leadership for personal aggrandizement. That work is going to stop here.
Thank you.
I don't know how this journey is going to Me personally, I've already told you I will not resign. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't give you that guarantee. I can only tell you as to what will happen under my watch and under my gathering is the rule of law.
Thank you.
That is what I plan to stick by.
Thank you, Baku.
Before I take my seat, I got some good news.
Yeah.
One of the staff officers have come in, along with 3 people.
So you listen to the speaker. That was the speaker of the house that she has seen it for the media and staff us. According to him, he will not resign as speaker of the house of representatives.
We need to enter his case that he will not resign.
So we just listen to House Speaker J. Fonati Koffa. He will not resign. That's words. And some good news. The speaker have brought in some buses for staff. So, like you listen to the speaker, he will not resign. There have been he said he will not resign from his position, and till the rule of law can be respected, till so that's it. The speaker will not resign, and we are walking to the buses that was brought on the grounds of the Capitol, staffers of the representative. And so this is Ku-Wor TV. We are live on the grounds of the Capitol. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Please share and like. So the speaker and his colleagues, other representatives, are moving, walking. So each side is claiming legitimacy that they have the authority. They have the authority.
Your door open up.
The chairman on rules and order.
So they are about to donate the buses.
No, I thought about 10, not you.
donation of turning over the vehicles is about to be done. Turning over the vehicles that we talk about is about to be done.
Now, 1, 2, 3. Now, 4 white.
Comfort there.
Comfort.
Hotel forest.
Open up. That's how
Don't go back some of that. If you want to see the other car, yeah, but Chief, your post may protect, but you can't say for me, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
The members of the House of Representatives say thank you for the work you're doing, and this vehicle is yours.
Well, the press team of the House of Representatives received the vehicle. Well, let's talk to him. What? What you make of the vehicle? What you make of the vehicle?
Well, we are very grateful to the leadership and to members of the Fifth STV. You have used your individual platform. To flag it out there that the press director should be having a vehicle to move. So again, I want to commend you to say a special thanks to the leadership of the House. We look forward to the energizing our work will continue to do. And let me use this time to also say a very big thank you to my friend and brother Clarence Jackson, who every morning is on air and elevating the importance of the press getting a vehicle. And to all of you who my good friend and brother Wisdom, most of the time when I'm on a show, they say, "Mama, I'm going on motorbike." So again, the guys on the motorbike see me there now because we got a vehicle, so we're being in the car. And so we intend to use it for the internal purpose to do the work we always done for the people of Nigeria. Again, thanks to the leadership of the House and to all of you, my media colleagues.
Well, that's
Congratulations, Director.
well, still here in the grounds of the capital. In the grounds of the capital. We're still right here. Thank you for following. Thank you for following. My name is Will Wilfred Bosi. This is Ku-Wor TV. And of course, we are live here. This is the boss. This is the boss that has been provided to the starters. And also, this one also goes to the chair on leadership at the House of Starters. This goes to him, and this is for the HR, Human Resource Director, and this one is also for the press team. This is also for the press team. So folks, you see these Starbucks getting into the bus. They're trying to get it right.
That's how it's moving now.
Please follow, please like Ku-Wor TV. Please follow, please like Ku-Wor TV. My name is Wilfred Grossi. And I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for following.
The controller.